welcome back. Back on the Hellcat CUDA. Just making some really good progress on the two inner front wheel wells. So this is the passenger side over here. Very intricate stuff going on. Now that's because we've cut out all the factory inner wheelhouses and we've designed our own tube chassis that goes all the way around the car. So we got the Hellcat motor, wiring harness, stuff like this up front here, which is the factory Hellcat Challenger windshield washer bottle. And I have to make templates for everything and basically make it all removable, because when this goes in, we have to be able to paint everything. And then when you want to service the engine, if you can remove these panels, you can get access to spark plugs, coils, you name it. So basically, got the passenger side all done. Driver side, I'm just finishing up the front area where I got the supercharger coolant pump and whatnot. So I'll kind of show you how I do it. I got a pile of arts and crafts I've been doing all week long. So when I start something like this, basically I'll grab some of our masking paper that we use for the masking off the cars. And I think this might be for this side, so this would be a good example. I'll basically lie my paper in there to start, and then I'll kind of mark some lines of where my bends need to be. Paper is really easy to move around and get my rough shape and form. Once I'm comfortable with that, I'll take my paper and I'll transfer it over to some Bristol board. Bristol board's a little bit more maneuverable. So once I have my Bristol board template done, we'll move over to sheet metal, cut it out, weld it, grind it, and go from there. So that's kind of the process that I've been doing all week long, and it worked out pretty slick. Up in the front here, we got a cooler for the transmission, I believe, or it might be for the oil cooler. So that needs to be vented, so I did some cool little cutouts down there. Still got to make a cover that goes over top of the washer bottle. We got to get our plugs and our pigtails in here so I know how much clearance I have. And then at the same time, I'm constantly putting the rim and tire back on the car over and over again, turning it, checking for clearance, pushing down the suspension. And right now it looks like we got clearance about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of clearance when we're pushing down on the suspension. It does have coil suspension, which is stiffer, so that'll be good. But we're working with the room that we have. So kind of what I'm doing on the other side here right now is just basically finishing up my template for this was the most complicated side, because behind here we have the brake booster, and you can't get the brake booster any lower or any higher, and the tire gets really close to this. So I had to kind of do some funky bending in here to get maximum clearance in this area. Not to mention that everything will be removable. So this will be in 3 sections. That's one piece. That's another removable piece. This whole section here will get removable. That way, if we need to put the brake booster in and out of the car, put our brake lines on, or ever service it, we can get access to it. So the last piece on this side here will be for this front area here. And essentially, if I can remember what way this will go, I'll have to make a funky little cover that goes in there like that. And then I'll have to build some sheet metal up around these areas. We might reroute some of these lines, but it's lots of clearance for the tire and whatnot there, so I'm not too worried about that. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. So yeah, huge progress. So I was just saying to John there behind the camera about how I do all this fancy work. You put the wheels on, you lower the car down, you don't see any of that work I did. Looking from the top side, again, with all the electrical, the intake and all that, you still don't see any of the wheel well that I fabricated in there. But every now and then you'll get a little glimpse of it. And when it's painted the body color, which I believe is like a purple house of colors, it might stand out a little bit. But like places back in here, you can kind of see some of the bead rolling, but you don't see a lot of the wheel well. You can see how much clearance we have for our brake lines. There's everything I got to take into account to have clearance. But yeah, all that hard work kind of goes unsatisfied when you don't see it in the end, but I know it's there. And if this car ever goes up in the air at a different shop and they pull the wheels and tires off of, they'll know that whoever built it put some time and some thought into it. So that's all that matters.
Well, one, okay.
Yeah, no worries. Either or. If you hold the center in the front, that'll be good enough.
Oh, yeah, you can.
He's rushing for his coffee. This one, the last time, we had it on once and then there was a... I thought you were going to be here with alignment. Actually, not that there. I didn't really see that at all.
Gee, sounds good, baby. Wow. Chevrolet, how are you today, my friend? Good man.
Thanks for watching.